Hey guys, welcome back to Keep Gaming Podcast. This is episode 17. I am your host, Lan Mind, and I am joined by Johnny BoomBotz. What's going on, Johnny?
You know the vibes. Sorry, Chris, I took your shit.
Wow. The disrespect.
We're also joined by the one and only Mayamo CG. What's going on, Chris?
You don't know the vibes.
You don't know the vibes. Hey, booty.
What's going on? Well, let's start off by saying hello to the chat. We are live on Twitch. What's going on, chat? Welcome. You could be here as well. We go live every Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern. Say what's up to Pawful Gaming. What's going on? And for those that are not here, we also do a post show after the show, obviously. So if you want to stick around for when the show ends, you can hang out with us for a little bit, ask some questions. We just have a random chat. I don't know what these two are doing in the background to see things going on.
I meant to tell you, you know how we should have started the show?
How should we start the show?
On this episode of American Idol with Paula, Simon, and Randy.
I thought it was gonna be something creative. Anyway,
It was creative.
no.
It was very creative.
So anyway,
Chris is like, look into my eyes.
so yes, we do have a post show, and if you, like I said, if you want to stick around, you can. We only do it when we're live on Twitch. So if you're not here, you're listening to us wherever you get your podcast or on YouTube, just know that every Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern, we have a post show. So what's going on, guys? How was your week? We had a long week. I felt like I feel like we haven't spoken forever as far as the podcast overall.
That's facts, because no movies came out.
Well, we did see a movie, but we didn't talk about it, and we should still talk about it.
Right. But
Usually,
usually,
jersey.
the last couple
You want to go get your jersey, John? Is that what it
know?
is? John wants to show off his jersey. He got a custom-made jersey from Michael Jordan.
We had like back to back podcasts that 1 week.
Oh,
That's
because
what it was.
Yeah,
we had like 4 different podcasts literally in 1 week.
Yes, we
So
had.
it was a lot.
Yeah, we had the Loki. We had
Black Widow, the Tomorrow War,
and then the Keep Gaming Podcast. So yeah,
Right.
my man with the Toon Squad. You see, that's a better looking jersey. And he got Taz. Okay,
Then the one that was in the new movie.
The new movie was cool. I feel like it was with the time with the
The
jersey.
sneakers, I'm not gonna lie. LeBron sneakers in the new movie, bro. I want them things so bad. Those shits were absolute.
I'm pretty
fire.
sure that they're coming out. That's what they were promoting. Anyway.
I'm just not paying no $500 for them shit because you know they're gonna be
500?
expensive as
Is that
fuck.
what it is, or you just making it up?
I'm just making up a number.
Yeah. So yeah, Space
Facts,
Jam came out.
Paulful. Thank goodness it's the weekend.
Yeah.
For real.
It's
Even
been
though
a
I'm working.
long week. And on this show, we do talk about the top topics from the week. So we are going to start off the show with Netflix entering the gaming space. It has been reported and rumored for a while now, but Netflix has come out and said that they are going to be creating a space for gaming. As you already know, they are the TV and movie giant of streaming. But now they're going to start, into gaming, but they're going to start off with mobile gaming. They actually mentioned this week, and I want to know you guys' thoughts. Like, what do you think? Is this the new Google Stadia? Is this the improved Google Stadia that we've been wanting for cloud gaming, such as like when you just watch movies on your phone and now we could just play them? What are your guys' thoughts, John?
As the resident hater for a lot of this shit, I'll be real with you right now. Like I think that they have a good opportunity with this though, and I think that they're gonna be trying to push it. But I think that they're also coming into the game thing too late. Like they had the opportunity in a way because Redbox did the gaming, but it wasn't mobile.
And GameFly,
Netflix,
yeah,
right, and GameFly and so that too. So Netflix though coming into this though is the fact that they're doing the mobile gaming. I can understand it, I can respect it, but I think that their only thing is that they're worried about losing people because of how many other streaming services there are out there. So they're trying to grasp whatever they can, and they're trying to go against Xbox because Xbox is pushing the forefront for mobile gaming and pushing the forefront for ad-free gaming and so that too. So Netflix is like, fuck, we have a choice. Either we get left behind or we try to jump on the bandwagon. What do we do? Guys, let's just throw them with some mobile free gaming or whatever like that, and we'll see what we can get. Is it a good opportunity? If it works, yes. If it fails, I mean, it's going to be the end of Netflix, I think. And that's their last. I think that this is their last push, hurrah, to try to stay relevant because there are so many streaming services out there right now. Netflix has a lot of Not that wouldn't be the end of Netflix completely. So let me rephrase that. But Netflix is really pushing because if you see too, Netflix is pushing away from doing movies, all the streaming services are starting to do their own personal movies. Their Netflix specials, Netflix only things, HBO Max only, Paramount. So they're going that route. So the gaming thing, I think, is their opportunity to try to be like, we want to stay relevant and still stay the big conglomerate that we were all along when we were the only ones. You used to get DVDs from us in the mail. You used to get, X, Y, and Z. I think they're trying to stay relevant more than anything else at this point. And I don't know if it's going to work out right.
Chris, what are your thoughts, man?
Unless they're doing what Amazon is doing with New World, I don't want it. Right? You already charge us $18 a month, okay, for your whack ass shows and to rewatch old shows that I love, like New Girl, right, Lou? All right. So that's my issue. You're charging me $18 a month because you're in debt because you want to make all these shows and movies. They are Netflix is in a lot of debt, bro. I promise.
What is your source? Who told you this?
You could Google it right now. Netflix.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna Google it.
Netflix owes people monies, which is why they keep hiking their prices up because they're paying a lot of money to all these shows to get rights to shows, put out all these movies, and guess what? About like 80% of them flop. How many shows and movies have you watched that are Netflix original?
Yo, oh shit. Netflix long-term debt for the quarter ending March 31st, 2021 was $14.861 billion, a 4.8% increase over a year.
What's that?
Netflix long-term debt for 2020 was $15.809 billion, a 7.11 increase in 2019. Bro, they are just racking up their bills right now.
Boom.
Racking them shits up.
They are in debt because they want to pay all this money for stuff that's exclusive to Netflix and none of it's working, okay? Unlike Amazon, where almost everything they've put out, banger. Disney Plus, everything they've put out has slapped or has gotten people to pay for the app. Think about this. Disney Plus's subscriber rate is crazy right now. Amazon has always been Amazon, and if you got Prime, you get the movies and the shows for free. You know what I'm saying? And Lou, you've liked the Amazon show, so stop making that face. All right?
Listen, this is not about if Netflix is making good money with the movies and TV shows. It's about the gaming, right? So I think
being relevant.
No, okay, maybe they're trying to be relevant in the gaming space because, as we all know, the gaming world is so big and diverse. They have so much money. The gaming industry is so big, right? Now, am I mad that Netflix is trying to do mobile gaming? No. Do I understand it? I don't understand it because there's a lot of other opportunities out there, like with Apple. They have their own gaming on their mobile now. And like you mentioned before, with Google and cloud gaming, a lot of these other companies that are already involved, they're already making money. So Netflix coming in, yes, I agree, John, it's maybe a little too late, but you can't be mad that they're trying. Now,
no, not at all.
Yeah, are they in debt? Apparently so. According to Chris and Google, they're in debt. Granted, I don't know if this is a reach of them trying to get money because they also mentioned it's not going to come at any extra cost. I don't know why Chris spends $18 a month on Netflix. I don't even know how much I spend on Netflix. My wife takes care of that.
They just upped it to 18. I promise you, it's 18.
So
$17.99.
But you have options. I think you bought the 4K option where you can watch it anywhere, anytime.
Right.
Yeah.
But my only thing is, if you're gonna get into the gaming space, right, come in with a bang. Don't do no mobile games. I got my phone for that. I can play mobile games on my phone. And unless these games are fire, I'm not gonna play them on Netflix. I'm gonna go on Netflix and I'm gonna see what's trending and I'm gonna watch it, or I'm gonna rewatch New Girl, bro.
Oh my god! Imagine you go on Netflix and they show you what mobile game is trending. You click on it, and it's a gacha game.
It's a gotcha game?
Look.
Gotcha game.
Oh, my wife said 1918. Well, the thing is, we have like 5 accounts. We try to watch all of them at the same time because there's options like, if you want to watch up to 4 different TVs simultaneously. So yeah, we pay top dollar.
I have that same option.
But you alone, who's gonna? Or unless you share with your family, and that's different. You share
with my booties, bro. No, let me stop.
Who pays for any streaming service anymore, guys?
Yo, don't be saying that out loud, bro.
No, because with Netflix you get that shit for free with Verizon or T-Mobile. I forget which one.
Well, yeah, they have incentives. Yes, that's true.
And then you share it with your friend. No, stop.
We're not getting sponsored anytime soon.
I'm just telling you,
Netflix.
Yo, Netflix is in trouble.
You want to make a big Netflix? You want to make a big? Keep Gaming Podcast. What's up? Come at us.
Here's the thing.
Sign us
Netflix is
up.
in
We'll have
big
a
trouble. Okay, they're in a lot of debt as we looked up and what's confirmed. Okay, and I'm pretty sure they're going to spend big money on these mobile games that they're putting on their platform as well.
I will
If
say right
there's
now
one thing
before-
Netflix does is they hey, here's my
I
money.
found
Take
something
it.
just
baby.
now that will correct a lot of that too, real quick.
What?
So Netflix, as of January 20th, 2021, is no longer borrowing any money. They borrowed $16 billion in less than a decade. So they have debt, but they borrowed $16 billion in money to build up their whole thing.
That's
And
not
I'm sorry,
money.
but if you build up with $16 billion, hear me out, and you release some shit like fucking Resident Evil, where these dudes are running like that, bro, you got jacked out for your $16 billion. Bro, whoever your person is that works for you, fucked you, bro. They took their money and they went off with it because $16 billion you borrow and
Yup.
you come out with some shit like Resident Evil? No, I'm sorry.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
it happens in all of the music. I'm not music. All in the like movie and TV industry. There's a lot of flops where they spend a lot of money. It just wasn't good. It happens. But I think at the
$16 billion flop.
well, they didn't spend 16 billion on Resident Evil. Let's just be
That's true. That's true. You're right. You're right.
overall. It might have been like 500,000. That's how it looked like it took just to make that show, 4 episodes. They didn't even want to do anything more than 4. But I'm gonna overall just say that I think this is a good and bad idea because then it gives people alternatives. Now we don't know what kind of games they're gonna be making, and there's no like exact date when they're gonna be releasing these mobile games. But I think it is an opportunity. Now Chris is right too. Like if I want to play a mobile game that's probably on either like a cell phone app or something that you could like it's a mobile game that you can play on other consoles or other areas.
Right.
You're not gonna go to Netflix first. People still don't even know how to use Netflix. I mean, there's people out there like, oh, how do I find this show? So there's probably gonna be like a gaming tab. You click that, and then you see all the games listed there. But also think of it like this too. I think this is another downfall. Watching a movie streaming it is gonna be easier than streaming a game. There's a lot of different mechanics that are involved when you're streaming a game and the quality of the game. So it may not work, but Netflix, I think they know what they're doing here. It's just I don't think we as gamers believe that this can be successful overall.
Yeah,
That's
you trying
just
to
it.
game on Netflix?
It just doesn't sound right? Like it sounds weird, but it's happening.
Hit your man's up like, yo, you seen that new game on Netflix, bro? What's up, bro? Yo,
Yo,
hop on,
so-
bro.
I'm reading something right now though that might actually be interesting, depending on how they do it, because we know Netflix creates their own shows.
Yes. Stranger Things
So-
is great.
What if they did it where the game was based off the show or the show was based off the game and
Well,
it was all intellectual? They own their own stuff that they made. Not
They did that with
licensed
Stranger
other
Things
games.
3. With the season 3, they did that.
Well, no, they just did that with Stranger Things. They added into Smite, like a couple video games. They added the licensing to other.
No,
thing
but there's an
companies and writers
actual
to be able to
game.
use it.
This is if you look
Oh,
at
Yeah,
yeah,
there
I
was,
think
but
I
it was
own
like
it.
a
That's
it was
right,
like a
but-
2D game, right? It was like a 2D.
Yeah, it was a side scroller.
Yeah, so I mean, they can
Only
do
one.
that. I mean, I don't know how great it will be,
Oh,
but I just don't think people think of gaming when they hear Netflix.
Right.
You know, so
Which is
I-
another point that Johnny made. Like they might be too late on the gaming.
yeah, I agree with that. I agree with
wave.
that. I agree
because they
with that.
didn't even offer it like with Redbox. At least with Redbox, you kind of figured movies, but you also figured you could get games from Redbox.
Right.
So
you can rent them
Netflix
out.
always had the idea you can get movies, but they never gave you the option of getting a physical disc for a game,
Right.
which is where they also fucked up, and they did not market and go that route where GameFly and everybody else too kind of took it off of them.
I think if they learn from Google Stadia's mistakes, they could probably beat out Google and cloud gaming. I think that's an opportunity for down the line with
Right.
actual big title games, not mobile.
But they're
I
not
don't
beating.
think it'll be
They're
good
not
mobile.
beating Microsoft.
No,
Well, Microsoft is beating itself. Look at Google Stadia. Isn't Google Stadia Microsoft? I know they're two separate companies, but they're together, no?
I don't know.
Like I think they have like partnerships. I don't know, but
See,
what
like I said, if they come with something like how Amazon did with this new game that everybody's on the wave of, that
New World
game,
yeah.
like they made a legitimate video game, bro. They took
Well,
the time
Amazon's
to make a
huge,
video
bro.
game.
Jeff Bezos
Right.
just went to space, so you know.
Well, Netflix got 16 billion.
Yeah, that's Netflix.
Jeff Bezos
Bezos
can live in
himself
space.
has that. I don't know how much Bezos got, but he got a lot of money. Let's just say he started off selling books, and now he's selling everything, bro.
So for the fact Stadia versus Microsoft xCloud, though, they're two separate. They're actually competing with each other.
Oh,
the
I
fact
thought
of the
they
matter
were in
is, too,
partnership. Okay.
xCloud actually has, because I'm looking at the stats between the two of them, xCloud actually has way better options than Stadia does.
Oh yeah, without a
Because
doubt.
Stadia,
Yeah,
you actually
yeah.
have to pay for it. They don't have nearly as many games. They don't have
Yeah.
the same resolutions. Although actually Stadia does offer 4K resolutions with high-speed internet, and xCloud does not.
Yeah.
As of last year, they didn't offer that.
I think is xCloud still in beta though? I think it's still beta. I don't even think it's like
It should be still in beta, I believe, but they
Yeah.
still have more. Yeah.
So maybe I don't know. Maybe down the line, Netflix will do something like that and take over. I know Amazon's tried it with Amazon Luna. I don't know. I maybe, but maybe not. So we're gonna go on to our next topic, and this is coming from PES. It's pretty much what FIFA was, but
Hey, we missed one.
what do we miss?
We missed the original Netflix subscriber. The fact that it cut
Oh, the North
subscriber base.
American.
What they do?
They
subscriber
lost
base,
like
they lost
50%.
half
Oh,
of
I thought I
subscribers.
mentioned that they lost 100,000 subscribers, but I'm sorry. I guess I didn't.
Yeah, because nobody's trying to pay freaking $19 a month.
So yeah, it was reported that Netflix has lost 100,000 subscribers, and that's not a good look, especially if you're gonna start using Netflix as a gaming platform.
And that's why they're trying to go with the gaming. They need to make that 100,000 back.
Yeah, but they also said,
Alright,
did I mention
okay.
this too? That they're not gonna charge you. I think I mentioned that too. They're not gonna charge extra cost for this mobile gaming for Netflix. I was gonna say,
Yeah, but you
for
need
the
to
first-
have a,
for the
you
first
need to
3
have an
months.
account first, though. Nah.
For the first 3 months, they won't charge you extra, and then they be like, you know what, it's costing us too much, so $22 a month now.
$1.99
Yeah, no, I don't believe-
$1.99 a month will go up, and then $2.99, and then $3.99, and then $4.99.
yeah, this is just a way to bring you in. Like, oh, we got you, so now you can play and watch movies. But a year down the line, now you got to start paying us $25 every month.
But the thing is, though, too, it's free, but you have to have. You're probably gonna have to have a Netflix account. So there goes that 100,000 people that left Netflix are gonna have to get an account to come back to get their free gaming anyway.
Well, no, that's what it says.
So you
No
still get the
additional
account.
cost. Not that it's free.
Right.
Like you have to have a Netflix
So your
account.
100,000 you lost, you're gonna get them back if they want to play mobile gaming.
You think that's their reason?
I could see it. It's the same thing with. Well, we'll go into the what the fuck later on, but that's the same reason why we have other issues.
Yeah, yeah. So wait, is it safe that I go to the next topic? Did I miss anything?
Yeah, no, we're good.
I should have wrote it down.
Do
I was good off the top of the head. I should
Do
have wrote
it
down.
right now. Play the
Here we
clip.
go.
Roll
All right.
it.
All right.
I'm gonna sit back real quick for this because this is
Roll it.
Chris. I'm
This
good.
is topic number 2. PES, which is a football franchise, has now changed their name to eFootball, and they're going free to play soccer. This is something that I think Chris had mentioned prior. So let's roll the clip, guys. EA just released the cover of their Madden 2022.
This is the worst cover that they've ever put out. I'm
Go.
sick and tired of these stupid ass sports games taking advantage of sports fans. Listen, EA, you hear me? Stop putting out the same game every single year.
Why
you
you
don't change
whispering?
anything. You say you changed everything. Am I whispering?
Yeah.
Listen, I'll eat my mic right now. Look, you say you change stuff and you don't. You put the same stupid ass game. You barely even upgrade the stupid graphics. Better graphics doesn't mean that the players sweat more. You understand me? That's all you guys do is put more sweat on the people's bodies. Stop it. Stop releasing a new game every year. Release one full game. Make it a season pass where you can easily update graphics and update the rosters and do everything that you basically do now for cheaper and still make your millions and millions of stupid dollars. Stop taking advantage of sports fans. You guys are annoying and I hate you all. That's why I never buy sports games anymore, even though I love sports. Suck a butt. All right. I'm done.
All right. So you just saw the clip. I'm going to give this to Chris. Chris, are you ready to go in?
I'm just gonna mute my mic real quick so you can have fun.
All right, first off, let's clap it up. Somebody somewhere is listening to the podcast because would you look at that? Literally word for word, how I explained to make a sports game. They're doing it. Not only that, they're not even charging you for the game. It's free to play, bro. I might even play a soccer game because of this, just for the principle. Like they're doing it right. You know what I'm saying? PES, thank you. I appreciate you. For real. Free to play, constant updates. All they got to do is update the roster. It's simple. It's simple. Sports are simple. It changes every year. New season, new teams, update the attributes, update the, whatever you have to update. It's simple. Take the Fortnite approach to a sports game. It'll make you millions and millions of dollars because not only that, it opens up the opportunity. I mentioned it when we were talking earlier. it opens up the opportunity for people to play it because it's free. So that means kids who annoy their parents to play games, guess what? You got a free sports game to play and download. Soccer fans, this is like the biggest sport in the world, they're the highest paid athletes in the world anyways. Hey, you got a free game to play for the rest of your life pretty much. It's free to play. What are we doing? If every other sports game took this approach, sports games would be relevant forever. Granted, I know 2K has a monopoly on the basketball. EA has a monopoly on NFL.
Yeah.
I don't know about MLB. I know that's Lou. You're more of a baseball fan than I am.
PlayStation. They now just came out for Xbox.
Right, but like all these sports games would do themselves justice by doing something similar to what PES is doing here. Case is closed. Somebody's listening. I was right. I don't care what nobody says. I'm pretty sure, and I really do hope that this game does well. I'm gonna be playing it just off the principle. That's it.
Exactly. I'll play it. I don't play soccer games. I agree with Chris 100%, 120%. Like I don't play I don't play certain games. Baseball, soccer, NASCAR, like those are games that I don't play really because of the fact that I'm not into the game like that. It's not something that I feel like I can really put my singular time into it, especially because of the fact that I did love back in the day with N64, MLB All-Stars, all that stuff where you played the game, you got whatever you wanted to get out of it. It was the same game no matter what you did. The fact that I don't play 2K, I don't play any of those games, MLB The Show and the rest of that shit, because of the fact that I bought NHL. I bought NHL. Like I used to buy the NHL 2K, the 2K5, 2K9, whatever, not the 2K, the NLB 09, NHL 09. The problem was though, I play it, and all of a sudden the servers go down because you need to get the next update. You need to get the next game. You can't keep playing the same game because they don't update the rosters. So it's like, why the hell am I going to be bothered? And I don't have the patience for it. I'm not the type of person to be a sports gamer. So I'm not going to put my money and my time into a game where I have to keep on every year buy another $60 game to go and constantly.
Not even that. The prices are going up. I think the new 2K, the lowest one is like $70.
Yeah,
bro.
Starting at 70 for next gen consoles.
Like, that's just the basic version.
Right. And then on top of that too, people are like, oh yeah, then you pay like $90 for the exclusive or whatever, $120 to get a pair of sneakers in the game or whatever.
Right.
Like in all reality, you're stupid because yes, you have your people that are gonna do it. You have your people that are gonna buy that system, buy that game over and over again, no matter what you do. But at the same time though too, that's your people. That's the same way you have Final Fantasy. You have your people that are gonna continuously buy it no matter what. You have your PlayStation, your fanboys for the games that are gonna do it. You get your money from that. But doing what they're doing now with this, you're gonna have people like me, people like Chris, people like Lou, who won't play baseball games, who won't play soccer games, who won't play NASCAR. But if I get NASCAR and I have the opportunity to play it, it's free. Play soccer because it's free. You know what? Right. What do I spend? I spend extra money. Why? Because I get a night version. I can make my soccer field go into nighttime. It's an add-on. It's a loot box. I can get extra sneakers. I can customize if I want to. Call of Duty does it. Overwatch does it. Fortnite does it. Give me the skins. Let me play as fucking Batman running across the field.
I don't know if they'll do all that.
But I'm saying though, like if you get the licenses, they have the opportunity to really do licenses. Because think about it this way. I know for a fact, my memory of the best football games I ever played was NFL Blitz.
Woo!
Random stupid games that you had the random shit, big head mode, random ass modes and all that too. And you know what though? If you give me that opportunity to play a football game again, and I can get a license, I can have Batman running down the field, I can do soccer ball, whatever it is, I will pay you. I will pay that $5.99 for that one loot to be able to do that because it'll be fun for me.
That's dope.
The everyday gamer, not the one that's a sports gamer. And that's what'll bring me in. You'll have your sports gamers, you'll have your fun gamers, you have your Call of Duty, you have your ones that go in on it because they love it, because it's what they do, like you, and you have the ones like me that if you give me a skin like Fortnite and tell me I can go run around and swing from buildings for the hell of it in a custom lobby, I'll be in my fucking glory. I'd be in my glory for that.
Yeah, I think this is a great opportunity, not just for PES, I think for overall sports, because like both gentlemen have said, free to play is the way to go. A lot of these games have taken pages out of Fortnite. Look at Call of Duty, look at Apex, Valorant. A lot of these games, they're taking the page out where it's free to play, and then you buy a battle pass or you buy a skin or operator, whatever it is that you want. You invest the money as much as you want, not what the retail price says. And I think this is great for young kids or adults that are not interested in these kind of sports games, but because it's free, let me try it out. So this is a great opportunity for a lot of these big companies. So I'm gonna go down the list, right? EA has Madden. They have beaten out 2K in the football aspects. It used to be ESPN, then 2K bought it, and they haven't put out a football game. I think Chris said it earlier when we were talking offline, since 2005, right?
2K5.
2K5. We haven't had an NFL 2K video game. 2K, make NFL free to play. That would, I'm telling you, I guarantee you this would beat out Madden, and EA would not know what to do or not know what hit them, bro. You make a free to play NFL game. You're gonna make so much money. I can guarantee you.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? That's one. And then with EA, they got beaten out by 2K in NBA. NBA 2K has beat out NBA Live. They made an NBA Live 2 years ago. They have been struggling for years. They cannot make a good basketball game. Make it free to play. Now, also too, MLB The Show has beaten out 2K in baseball and any other baseball game. Make a free to play baseball game. Overall, what I'm saying is make free to play sports, bro. It just makes sense. This is the first step in the. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say my thing is, even before like Fortnite and that, Minecraft, Roblox, games that are free and that you can customize stuff, you can do things. Even if it's EA or 2K doing it, bring back game modes like NFL Street.
Yes,
exactly.
Bring back NBA Street Volume 2 vibes. Give us something to work with. But just keep updating the rosters. It's so simple. So simple.
Let me ask you something real quick. Both you and I want chat. This is one time I really want chat to answer if they agree or not with this one.
Okay.
If you gave me NBA free to play NBA game, right? And you gave us NBA free. Let me find out right now though. Let's say you don't pay for it. But now if they give you the option though to pay $4.99 for a Scottie Pippen, for Michael Jordan, for fucking anybody, for your classics, give me NFL. Let me play his tone. Let me play his any of the classics from that. Give me baseball. Give me Babe Ruth. Let me play some of the classics. Put that option in there. Don't even have to make it where their stats are like OP compared to everybody else to make it unfair. Give them basic stats that are on par with Kobe Bryant, with LeBron, whoever it is, or like your top players. But give me that option to do that. And I think that right there alone, you would make so much money because I know for a fact that I would play basketball again if you gave me where what was it? Which one was the one with the not NBA Hot Shots, NBA Jam? Give me that shit. I can do three shots back to back. I get that fire pull, bro. Those are my life right there. That's why I would be in that shit. Give me a street ball where I can sit there and take it to a street court. I'm not sitting here playing it where I have to worry about the fans and every single fan's going, oh my God, in the background. No, I don't want the fans. Give me the 5 dudes sitting on the park bench outside the fucking chain link fence. 2-on-2, I will play it in a heartbeat.
And not only that, the one thing that is proven with free-to-play games, they last for a very long time.
Yes.
Fortnite is the one
games that have been out, not even, like I'm saying,
you're talking about
Roblox.
Yeah.
There's games that have been out for
Minecraft,
free for years
Yeah.
that you have not had to pay for that are still working. The people, there's a whole community still alive inside of the game. Like,
it's proven
you can do that.
Works.
You know how much sports fan there is that would love to just play the game forever?
Yes.
Whenever they want to get on, it's free.
Look at Minecraft. Look at, like you said, Minecraft. I play another game called Creativerse, right? Creativerse is similar to Minecraft. It was free. I played Minecraft when it was still on Java, when it was still on a window-based Java screen.
URL thing, yeah.
Yeah, URL. I paid $7.99 for it at the time because it was still like in beta. Creativerse is free to play. Do you understand that I probably dropped like $80 in that game though on Creativerse because of the fact that I bought the flashlight to make it easier for myself. I bought the pro version so I can get extra things. There are so many free games that I own that I'm just like, oh, you know what? It's $5. Let me just throw that in there real quick. Oh, it's $10. Let me throw that. Because you know what though? I can faster see myself spending $5 or $10 on a random moment than I can see myself spending $70 for a game that I'm only going to pick up once or twice. But at least if I pick it up on occasion and I say, oh, you know what? That's cool. I can do that. Look at the people play Fortnite. Play Fortnite and how much money they make because people buy skins.
Millions. Just think about it. Every couple months they update the season.
Yeah.
It's $10 and people pay it every single time.
And they randomly drop skins.
Right. So you do something like that with a football game, right? Where you can make your own custom team and play people online, just how Madden does it, right? You get the card. Every sports game has that card system where you buy the cards, you buy the pack. You can still do that. But like, hey, buy the season pass for $10 during or like $20 for the new season,
They'll make
And
so much money.
The more you progress, you'll be able to unlock a gold card pack, a platinum card pack, whatever card
Loot
pack you
boxes,
want.
like your
Yeah,
regular-
exactly. And they'll still make all the money that they want to make, or they think they're gonna make, instead of losing core fans. Because I know a lot of people like myself.
I stopped
I
playing 2K.
love football. I love football. I love basketball. Those are my two favorite sports.
I stopped
I
playing
haven't
Madden, too.
bought one since like 2017. I just can't do it anymore. They don't change enough for me to spend 60, 70 bucks on the damn game and then spend more in game anyways to unlock the stuff I want.
And they
You know?
recycle the cinematics, bro. They recycle them.
Like I said, they only just put more sweat on the people just to make them look more realistic. It's stupid.
No, this is a perfect opportunity. I hope they learn from this. I hope PES is successful so other companies follow suit. I can't wait for this to drop. I can't wait to try it out. I don't even know any soccer teams, bro. I remember as a kid, I heard Brazil was like the shit. I don't know anything about soccer. I don't know anything. I never played soccer in my life, and I played a lot of sports.
I'm gonna have my boy Kev help me out when I play the game because he
Yo.
knows soccer more than me.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna be real. If they do the soccer thing, I'm gonna play it, but they need to come out with free to play hockey. Because I'm sorry, I don't like to pay $70 to not know how to play that fucking game. Because hockey games are the one game that is so hard to fucking play with all the controls on that shit. If you make it free to play, I'll put my time into it. You got me.
I don't know. I've never watched a full hockey game. I know Wayne Gretzky,
Oh, yo,
but
we
I know
going to
he
Jersey.
retired a long time
Yo,
ago.
we going to Jersey. We're going to watch a hockey game, bro.
I
I'll take you
I
myself.
would like to go to a game.
I'll take you, yo.
I have no interest. I cannot follow a puck going up and down, sliding on ice.
Lou, will you go on the date with me to a hockey game?
Yes, I will go. You have to wine and dime me though. Like you have to buy me
I'll wine
my.
and dine you.
You have to buy me
I'll buy
my
you
dress and
McDonald's.
everything. Yeah.
I'll buy you. I'll have you can borrow my dress from the other day.
No, I don't want that one. It has to be skin tight.
I'll sew it in. Be good.
All right, so we're gonna go on to our third topic, and this is Chris's day, man. Dead Space remake has been announced. EA put out an announcement on I believe it was Thursday, and they had made different announcements. This was at the end of their segment, and Dead Space remake is back. Chris, how do you feel, man?
Oh man, either they're watching the streams or they're just listening to the podcast.
Oh, they're watching,
because-
bro. They're watching.
Listen, man, I've been playing through all 3 Dead Spaces on my stream. I still love the game. I remember growing up playing it in high school. Scary, still scary to this day. Okay. And I've been looking for something new that was on par with the Dead Space series, because to me it's like a top 3 horror game ever.
Really?
Like for me, a top 3 horror game series ever. Okay. Yes.
I don't play horror games. I have no clue.
Yes. I love horror games. I promise you, Dead Space is top tier.
Did you ever play Fatal Frame?
No.
Like the original PS2 Fatal Frame?
No,
I played the game
'Cause
called Fear.
No, Fatal Frame gave me nightmares and still does to this day. Like I get like flashbacks, like PTSD from the game.
You said PS2
So,
it
like-
still gives you nightmares?
Bro, yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna get you the emulator and shit for that. You
No,
need to
no,
play
no,
it because
thank you.
that game is like
He's like, no,
awesome
thank you.
shit. They just made the remake too. But go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry. I wanted to know
Listen,
what the scare was compared to that.
I'm just saying, Dead Space, that series is up there, and I've been looking for something. I know some of the original makers are also creating another game that's similar to Dead Space, or like the successor to Dead Space, that they're in the works for. So to know that they're coming out with the Dead Space remake officially, something completely new, updated graphics, all that good stuff, I'm excited. I'm automatically buying it. I don't care what nobody says. I'm in there. That's it.
That's interesting.
It's great. Fatal Frame is creepy. Hell no.
I like the fact that a lot of these companies are bringing back old games and remaking them with the new technology we have. Just
Right.
like we got Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. Those games look amazing compared to the originals. I think they need to continue to do this because a lot of these old classic games, they need this upgrade. I'm still waiting for the first Metal Gear Solid remake. I think these are the games.
That'll be epic.
Yeah, I
That'd be
think
epic.
Dead Space is one of those games that Chris was saying, like, it has a place in a lot of people's heart. I never played it, but I know about it because of how much it was talked about throughout the years and how great the mechanics of the game is. Again, I don't play horror games, but I've heard so many good things that now bringing this back to the forefront as a remake, I think this is genius.
Right. Like Dead Space is very reminiscent of the old school like Resident Evil type of games.
Okay.
Or I forgot what that game was called. the dinosaur game.
Dino
where you're
Crisis.
Dino Crisis.
Yeah, that was Capcom too.
Where the mechanics are real, like, third person, but you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could run and stuff, but the turning, so it catches you. You know what I'm saying?
The camera angles are fucked up too.
Right.
Yeah.
The camera angles is what messes you up. And
Are they-
that's what made
are they-
the game so fun.
Yeah.
What?
Is Dead Space, are they like the old PlayStation, like not the old, like old Resident Evil, where the cameras are stationary, or do they follow you?
No, they follow you. So basically, as you're turning, everything, all you see is your back. You never get to see your face unless it's like a cutscene.
Oh,
This is
I
a
know
third
what you're
person
saying.
Everything
shooter.
is third person behind you, and all you get originally is it's called a plasma cutter. You gotta cut the limbs. The monsters are scary. They got different types of monsters. It's all wild, and it's alien space stuff. Like, who doesn't like alien space stuff? You
I
know
don't
what I'm
like
saying?
alien space stuff, man.
It's great. It's great, and the
I
story's
can't wait
actually
till it
good.
comes out. I want to see you play it.
The story's great. So I'm still playing through the third one, but the story's immaculate. Like, they know how to write the story down right. You feel me? They get you immersed in it. It's a whole universe, like futuristic type stuff where there's other bases, there's other crises going down somewhere else. It's great. I love it. I'm happy.
Now,
this is amazing.
I have a question. I don't know if this is, I may sound stupid for this one, but is this like on every platform or is just Xbox? Because I feel like this was an Xbox only game.
No, I think it's for everything. It says it's coming to PS5, Xbox Series, and PC.
Oh, it's only
so I guess
next
it's coming
gen.
for the next gen.
Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to find out. All right, that's dope.
How old is the original? Because I know you were talking about, like, I know Lou was thinking about having remasters and everything else too. Like,
yeah. Let's see.
This is an older game. I
It
want to
is.
say
Oh,
probably
shit, it was
360.
I think it was like 05, 06-ish.
Definitely 360.
So the Dead Space is actually, I didn't even realize, Dead Space, the new remake, is actually going to be having 0 load screens and learning from past mistakes.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
this is why it's
2008.
only next gen.
2008.
Okay.
Was when the first Dead
2008?
Space came out.
So, because like what Lou was saying, which is something that I very strongly believe in, is the remake of older games. Because if anybody didn't see the other day, like about 2 weeks ago, I played Toe Jam and Earl. And I don't know which one of you two remember Toe Jam and Earl.
No.
If you either one of you do or not. Okay, so Toe Jam and Earl was for the original for Sega Genesis. It was like right after Sonic and everything else too. And I even had some people that came into the stream and watched it and were like, wow, like the graphics are different. Like, because Toe Jam and Earl originally was cartoon, it was hand drawn, it was very like not top down, it was on an angle.
Okay.
But everything was very like linear, it was 2D, very straightforward. The remake that I bought for the Switch, even the island that you're on, like the space, like the island, whatever, it's 3-dimensional. So everything looked updated. Like the graphics looked amazing to it. So I believe strongly, and I'm sure this is probably what Chris feels too with this game like this, is the fact that having the graphics updated, like with Metal Gear Solid, we want to have that too.
Yeah.
Just the idea that you'll be able to see, like for Metal Gear Solid, if you're seeing, when you see him in the breathing and you see the smoke, and the smoke looked very like, very like not very linear, but it looked very 2-dimensional. It looked very, basic compared to what if you get now with updated graphics, to be able to really feel like as if you're in the game and really make it immersive. Where Final Fantasy VII Remake, but yeah, let me go with that one. Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, that
The
looked
fact
amazing.
that we looked at that, it was all polygons originally. And when you're a kid, you're playing that game, and in your mind, you're like, you're imagining in your mind as a child, and nostalgia is huge, especially with our generation. We live on nostalgia.
Yeah.
Right.
The idea of the polygons and the idea of this is what we imagined what it was like. And now you make the remake and you update the graphics, and then we're like, wow, this is exactly what I always imagined. I put myself there visually. I put myself there.
Yeah.
But now you're giving it to me.
Right.
And I think that would be huge for all these games.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this
Also,
is great.
I want to mention the spiritual successor is called the Callisto Protocol.
What are
The
you
trailer
talking
dropped for Dead Space.
Oh, yeah, you just
The
mentioned a whole other thing.
my fault.
I
The
didn't hear any
spiritual,
Dead
the
Space in that
spiritual
sentence.
successor to Dead Space is called the Callisto Protocol. It was revealed last year during the Gaming Awards that some of the original makers from the Dead Space series are working on this game.
Oh, John is saying no.
Nope.
John is wiggling his fingers
Bro,
on a tumble.
I'm looking at the trailer for the Callisto Protocol right now. I just picked it up. Just the screenshot alone has me going, fuck no. Bro,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
watching
he's
the trailer
saying
right now.
no,
It's
like he's scared.
Oh,
I thought he
yeah.
was saying no to you.
Oh no, it looks great. I love it. Yes,
For
sir.
our audio listeners, John was waving his finger. I thought he was saying no to what Chris was saying, but he's like, no, fuck that game. I ain't playing that
Dude,
shit.
This shit looks like a movie. Like, this shit looks like live action, like
So,
movie. This
chat,
shit-
when you get a chance, look up the Callisto Protocol. and you'll see what the new generation of Dead Space is going to.
No, thank
Because it's lit. You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna move on to our last topic. This is the WTF. I know John's been waiting for this. This is directly coming from IGN.com. Blizzard reportedly took Warcraft. I can't even talk because I see so much movement. My eye is focused on John rolling up his sleeves. All right, I'm gonna try it again.
I got you, Lou. I got you.
Go ahead.
Blizzard, fuck it up like usual. Blizzard done turned around, not Warframe, no, World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, look, but so Blizzard has released that the fact that they are doing pre-orders for Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft 3 remake. The one that they originally fucked up back in the day when the voice actors were horrible. The graphics, they originally released a Cyberpunk 2077 back in the day, before Cyberpunk 2077 was a thing. They released it. They even offered people to get refunds because the game was trash. Okay. Now they announced that they're doing the remake. They've been announcing the fact that they're going to be doing the remaster of it over and over again because they've been wanting to do it. They didn't have the amount of people they needed to do it. Now Blizzard turns around and goes, "We're doing pre-orders for World of Warcraft 3 remake. We're doing pre-orders for it." I'm telling Lou and Chris, in my opinion, recently, and for those of you who don't know, World of Warcraft is an MMO for new consoles. It's MMO in a lot of ways. So now the fact that it's a World of Warcraft is an MMO, and the fact that they had a big Twitch streamer who is huge on World of Warcraft took a jump and streamed Final Fantasy 14 remake, Final Fantasy 14 MMO, streamed the game. Lou, fix your face, bro. The fact that the streamer went and did Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14 blew up. Final Fantasy 14 has already been bigger than World of Warcraft as far as MMO goes in recent years. And a lot of people even say, what are you going to say, Chris?
No, saying keep going. I'm just going to egg you on.
So I see a lot of people, though, too, have been saying that World of Warcraft, though, has been biting off of Final Fantasy 14 when it comes to the expansions, the way it looks and everything else, too. Final Fantasy 14 is bigger than World of Warcraft. Now, Blizzard is doing pre-orders for a game that they don't have. They still don't have a release for the remake. They don't have any people to do the remake. They don't have the company for the remake right now. They are under lawsuits for this remake. Blizzard is under current lawsuits right now, but yet they're releasing shit that they don't have, and they're releasing pre-orders for it. Why? Because already taking a hit from Final Fantasy 14, this new dude went and streamed it, and what are they taking? They're taking even bigger hits. Because Final Fantasy 14 sold out digitally. You couldn't even get a fucking digital copy.
Facts.
You couldn't get a digital copy. So Lou doesn't believe the fact that I think Blizzard is just trying to reach for money because of the fact that they need money because of the fact that Final Fantasy and Square Enix and them are telling them to go kick rocks. Facts. And Lou's like, show me the facts. Show me the facts. Show me the paperwork. Dude, Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy, Square Enix can literally buy out Blizzard and tell them to go kick rocks.
You're crazy.
Lou, go ahead. I'm done.
I can't believe you just said that they could buy out Blizzard.
Yeah, Johnny. No. Yeah.
So, yes, I fucked up that headline. But, yeah, Warcraft took pre-orders knowing it wouldn't be ready for release. And that's the issue here, right? Whatever Johnny's talking about, this is all assumption. He does not have concrete proof. He doesn't have a source inside telling him this information saying that they're reaching for money because a streamer went to Final Fantasy 14 and took all his people from WoW. No, that's not true. We don't know this stuff. This is all an assumption. And it's fine. You can make these claims, but you don't know for sure that this is why they're doing what they're doing. We don't know why Blizzard's doing what they're doing.
By the way, real quick, I do take back my comment about Square Enix being able to buy out Blizzard because Blizzard is like $20 billion more worth than Square Enix. So I take back that one comment about that. But fuck Blizzard.
Nah.
Yo, Chris is an instigator,
See,
man.
Look what Booty just wrote.
What?
Look what Paul just wrote in the chat.
Okay, what's she write? Dude, Final Fantasy 14 is much better, in my opinion. Facts. I don't know. I don't play these games. Plus,
we tried to get you to play it, but you told me go fucking kick rocks.
Yeah, kick rock. Plus, you can choose your server where, as WoW, I can't play with my friends outside of the outside, whatever that means. Yeah. Outside of the USA. Oh, she re-cleared. Chris, okay.
Keep going.
I understand what's going on here. Now, granted, Final Fantasy 14 is big. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that they have a following. And although WoW has been there for a long time and been at the top of the MMOs, but this is bad on Blizzard's part. It's already bad enough that they're going through lawsuits from California of sexual assault and all this other stuff. But this is even worse, that you're taking money from people, telling them, yo, we got a game. It's coming out. We just don't know when. It's like if Kanye, right? This is an example, right? Kanye says, I'm putting out a new album. No, listen. I'm putting out a new album.
Pretty much what Kanye just did.
Yeah. I'm putting out a new album. It's coming out, right? Here's some songs. Listen to them. You got to pre-order, but I don't know when I'm dropping the album. The fuck? I could have put that money to something else. I could have got another McDonald's meal or something. You know what I'm saying?
No. He made 30,000 people go to a stadium to watch him not even perform the songs, just walk around and listen to his own music, to tell them that the album's coming out, to then tweet that he forgot and that the album was coming August 6th.
Wow.
But at least he gave a release date. Blizzard doesn't even have a release date. They're just saying, listen, give me your money. We're going to use that to create the game. That's what it sounds like.
All Lou is saying that Blizzard is the Kanye West of gaming. That's it.
Question for you though too: Is Blizzard just taking a hot take on this one? Is Blizzard just
Chris, where you at, bro?
Yeah, for real. Chris,
he be laughing at his own shit, bro. My wife loves him, bro. She's like, yo, he's the funniest. He laughs at his own shit and just goes away.
So is Blizzard doing basically what all games are doing now in a way?
No,
like
because the
fact that you pre-order game, the fact that you have to pre-order a game to get even beta access. Like,
but this is not new. Games have done that for
it.
years, where you pre-order and you want some type of incentive by giving your money up front, where you actually have a copy of the game. So if it gets sold out, at least you know you have a copy. But then we're gonna drop some like merchandise, or you get a free poster, or you get a beta, stuff like that.
See, merchandise and stuff like that works out great, but beta, I'm sorry, when it comes to that shit, beta, I think it's stupid as hell. I should be able to get the beta for free because that makes me want to get the game or not get the game. Give me the demo.
Give me the demo. Like,
Xbox Magazine. I used to get that fucking DVD, that CD. I used to play the Xbox games before, like a year before it came out, and I was like waiting for it to come out because I knew what it was like. I got a 1-level demo.
Yeah. I used to love that for Call of Duty. I will pre-order and I will get a beta access to try the game, and I will see all the levels before anyone else did. That didn't pre-order, so it gave me an advantage when I start the game and we go into multiplayer. I start leveling up and all that stuff. Those are the incentives. Not all games do that, but I think those are good things. But when you're saying pre-order this game, we just don't know when it's coming. That's fucked up. And if you gave them your money, you're stupid. Exactly. I would like to know when the game is coming, bro. So
I mean, I don't know. That's pretty much all I got on that, though.
Yeah, that's it for me. Chris, you have anything else before we go?
Nah, you know the vibes.
Well, we're not going.
No, we're not going. I'm just saying that's the end of the show. So I was wanting to make sure that you didn't have nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna end it with this. Listen, we have a post show we're gonna be coming up. Don't go anywhere. If you're here live with us on Twitch, we are live every Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern. But
stick around.
That's gonna be it for us for the show. Thank you all for being here. Chris,
thank you.
Yeah, we'll be right back in like 30 seconds, guys, for the post show.
So don't go nowhere. I want to thank you all for joining us. Shout out to everybody that came into the live chat. Until next time, keep gaming. Peace.
Yeah.